Hello lovelies, I'm Christina and today I'm giving you my March TBR. Now there are a few books in here that I've shown off in my TBR for last month, but I didn't get to them, so you're gonna have to see them one more time. It's just the way it is. Bear with me. The first one is one that I'm listening to on Audible, and that is Blackwater, the Complete Caskey Family Saga by Michael McDowell. This is the story about a family in Perdido, Alabama in 1919 where there is a flood. And this flood it covers the most of Perdido, and there's a hotel there. One member of the Caskey family finds a strange woman in one of the hotel rooms that has been stranded there for 3 or 4 days without food or water. The town takes her in and she ends up forming relationships to different people in the Caskey family. This woman is called Eleanor Dammard, and there's definitely something strange about Miss Dammard for sure. There's something not quite human about her. That is not a spoiler, it says so in the blurb on the back, so I'm not spoiling you for anything here. But it is supposed to be a really interesting horror novel. This one is the complete saga. It is 6 books originally, but is now put into one, and I just randomly came across it. It was one of the recommended titles in my Audible when I went in to browse because I had a credit that I needed to use. So I found it, I was like, okay, this sounds interesting, I'm gonna give it a go. And afterwards I found out that Michael McDowell has been praised by Stephen King, which made me even more curious. He said the finest writer of paperback originals in America. So that's a pretty high praise for Michael McDowell, and I'm very curious to see where this goes. I'm enjoying it so far. The next 2 books are books that I've shown off in my last TBR, but here they are one more time. The first one is The Coyote by Georgiou, story about a coyote cub named Rocky who's really adventurous, but because of his father's really strict ways, he grows up to become a really cowardly coyote. And then one day when his whole pack is captured by wolves, he has to find back to that adventurous and brave cub that he used to be, to venture through the desert with his lizard friend to save his family and the rest of his pack. I will talk more about this in my March wrap-up because I've already finished it, and I look forward to talking more about it. The next one is one that I am currently reading. That is the Bachman Books by Richard Bachman or Stephen King. And this is 4 early novels. It has Rage, The Long Walk, Roadwork, and The Running Man. I'm currently just in the beginning of Rage, which is a story about a school shooting. I don't know much about the other stories. I really look forward to the rest of this one and to find out where I really think about it. It's always like a bittersweet thing to go into Stephen King novels because I have so high expectations for them. So the potential for a letdown is quite high, but usually I end up loving it, or at least really enjoying it. So we will see how this goes, and I will definitely post a separate review of this one when I'm done. And as I always do when I show off this book, I want to send a big thank you to Alex Ochoa for sending me this book. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. Now, the last and final book that I'm going to show off in this TBR is one that it's kind of unfair to share it on my March TBR because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish it this month because it's taking me forever to read it. Not because it's a big book, but it's because it's in a language that I've just started to really learn and to read. So that's why it's taking so long. I'm reading it on my Kindle, and that is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. And this is a story about August, a young boy with a face difference that makes him into someone who is really bullied and has a lot of focus on his appearance. And from what I know, it's a really emotional story about bullying and about being different. I've been wanting to read this for a while, and I considered it for the anti-bully readathon, but I never got to it. So now that I was browsing through Amazon to find a book that I could read that was a bit easier, not that long, and in Dutch, this one was one that caught me on my eye, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea to do like a YA novel where the language isn't as complex. So yeah, but it's taking me forever because I'm so in the beginning of learning this language, so I really have to check words all of the time, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and I will let you know what I think of it whenever I'm done with it. Just as in my last wrap-up, there isn't really that much to show off here, but this is what I have on my TBR for March and the audiobook of Blackwater as well. But there might be a book or two more. I am headed for Amsterdam and VidCon next week, so I need to bring something with me to read, and I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. If I'm just going to stick to Wonder, but I probably want to have something in English or Norwegian to read as well. So maybe I will choose something to bring with me, or maybe I will just wing it and see what I find at the airport. We'll see. I will keep you posted. And that being said, remember to follow me on Instagram. It is instagram.com/featherpen. I will leave links to it down below as well and at the end of this video, so you can go and find me there. But I will be posting from the Amsterdam trip on my Instagram stories. There will be videos as well, but if you want to see what's going on while I'm there, then definitely go and follow me on Instagram, and I will keep you posted about the entire trip and about VidCon and everything. Let me know what you guys are reading this month. As always, I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video soon. Goodbye!